welcome to another Web Wednesdays. This is Stephanie with Firebrand. And the question that we have today is one of my all-time favorites. I hear it all the time. I hear it from clients, I hear it from people at lunch, I hear it from friends. And it really circles back to something I said in an earlier video blog about how anyone can kind of hang a sign and say that they're a web designer or a web developer. I think it's great that we have such a wide range of talent that's available out there, but we have to be careful as we navigate the waters and understand that the rules that we work by may not always be the rules that they work by, and there's often a disconnect between our needs and the needs of the people that are developing websites for us. The question is, Dear Stephanie, I can't get a hold of my web guy to make changes on my website. I am so frustrated. What do you recommend in order to keep my content up to date? Should I try and find a new web person or what? Please help. So there's a couple of things going on here. One of them I have talked about before, I'm going to revisit today, which is thinking about developing your website in a way that it can be edited very easily. So here at Firebrand, we develop on a content management system, or a CMS, that's called Adobe Business Catalyst. There are other wonderful content management systems out there. A lot of them are free. You can actually create a free website through Google Sites. You can create a free website through WordPress and have it be a blog-based website. But the number one recommendation I would make is go out there and get a website that you can actually edit the content, that you can get in and you can change out everything from the event listings that you have to content, photos. We even build websites where you can actually adjust images within very advanced jQuery sliders. So that's something very unique to what Firebrand does that other companies are really struggling to deliver on, because you don't really want to be in a situation where you're touching advanced code. That is the job of a developer, but we have a way that we develop it so that clients can actually manage that content. So it's really important for you to get on a system that is easily editable and easy for you to manage. The other thing to keep in mind is when you finish a website project with any designer or developer, if you are not on an unlimited support plan or some sort of support plan, then you are subject to one of two things. You're either going to get someone who doesn't call you back because they don't want to do 5 minutes worth of work, or you're going to get someone who calls you back, does 5 minutes worth of work, and charges you for an hour, because most people are going to have a minimum of an hour, and that's going to run you anywhere from $60 to $100 for an hour. So if you are in a situation where you have a website, you have a web developer, and you need an edit made, you need to understand that these people actually need to make money on their time. Everyone needs to make money on their time, right? We all love getting something for free, but in the end, we need to pay for the time that people spend. So if you're developing a website with someone, I would ask them about an ongoing support plan. At Firebrand, we offer an ongoing support plan, which gives you up to 5 hours per month of email support. We will email you a video tutorial on how to work with whatever you need to be working with. Typically, we're talking in this question about content updates. So it would be something where someone forgot how to do something, or they got it in updated content, maybe made a mistake and couldn't figure out how to fix it. We need to roll it back for them. So we do offer a support plan. We think it's really a very powerful tool. If clients decide not to do that, it's certainly not required. Then we do bill them hourly with a 1 hour minimum. So what I would tell a client is, if you have some fixes to make sure that you get them to us all at once so that we can really utilize that hour. But ultimately what ends up happening at Firebrand with our clients is they don't really need to call us all that often. The support plans end up working better for bigger clients who have very complex databases. Maybe they got in and tried to upload some new product images and it kind of really didn't work well with the system and they need us to help. But our content management system is so powerful that you really don't need to have a ton of ongoing support for the content piece. So go out, get your website on a content management system. You're going to be so much happier in the long run. If you do decide to go out and hire a web designer to help you finish your project, make sure you understand their terms and what they're going to be billing you for in the future. So go ahead and don't forget to leave your comments below. It really helps us to improve our content if we can hear from you. And write in your questions. We're having a great time answering all these questions.